This conference will now be recorded.
Okay guys, let's get started. So we have discussed about site roles yesterday, right? So basically these are the site roles in SCCM. Yesterday, excuse me guys. Yesterday we have already discussed about these site roles: management point, distribution point, software update point, SMS provider. All these roles we have discussed yesterday. Now I had sent you the articles. Did anyone go through that article? Damilola, Opeyemi, Saravanti?
Yes, I got through the article. I'm not finished reading it yet.
Opeyemi?
I'll be doing that this weekend. I have a long time to go over the whole session, and I'll go all through the article as well.
Okay. So those who have not done it, kindly do it. So yesterday we discussed about these site roles and features and functionalities of SCCM. These are the features and functionalities of SCCM, right? Hardware inventory, software inventory, asset intelligence. So basically there are many features and functionalities of SCCM, but these are the common features and functionalities, right? That is the reason I have included them into this slide. Now, the next slide talks about the lab setup. Now, I believe in theory plus practical knowledge. When you do the practical, then you will get more confidence. So whenever I take session, I want each one of you to set up your own SCCM lab, and then I will be giving you assignment and other tasks. You need to perform them on your practical lab. So there are two types of labs available which you can do. Either you can create your lab on local laptop. On your laptop, you can create your whole SCCM lab, okay, on your computer. If your computer is not sufficient enough to handle the load of the server, because it minimum requirement is this one: 12 GB RAM, quad core processor, and 300 GB free disk space you need for lab setup. In order to set up your SCCM lab, you need this local setup. On your laptop or desktop, you must have this one. If you don't have this configuration, for example, this configuration is not there on your computer is not that good enough, then what we have to do, you need to create Azure Cloud Datacenter account, Azure free account. Okay, when you create Azure free account, then you get 30 days free trial. How many? 30 days free trial. 30 days you can do all the things, right? And then after 30 days it will get expired, the account will get expired. You will not have to make any payment. It is free of cost. 30 days free, no charge at all. Okay, 30 days free. So in hello, you guys can hear me, right?
Kashif, your voice is disconnected for a few seconds.
Okay, so 30 days free trial, and in 30 days you can set up your whole lab, right? Like virtual machines, you will need to create multiple virtual machines, and that will be on Azure Cloud Data Center. and you have to remotely connect to the lab from your laptop. From your computer, you can remotely connect. Is that clear?
Sure, Kashif.
Okay, so that is how you can do it. Either you do it on local laptop or desktop, or you can do it on Azure Cloud Data Center. Okay, now how the lab architecture will be? Lab architecture will be like this. You will have one network connection. You will need to create one network connection, and you will have multiple computers. So we will have multiple computers like domain controller, then database, then primary site, then secondary site. These are 4 different computers we have to create, and then we need to have one client machine. 5 different computers we will have in lab architecture, and then all of them will be on the same LAN network so that they can talk to each other. Understood? Clear?
Sure, Kashif.
Now I would like to know that who all are going to set up the lab on laptop. Okay, so we have minimum requirement, this one, for local lab. As you see at the left hand side, we have 12 GB RAM, quad core processor, and 300 GB free disk space. Okay, 300 GB free disk space you need to have at least. So tell me, we have Damilola. Yeah, you would like to set up the lab on local laptop or desktop or Azure? Where?
I prefer, no, my laptop is not up to standard.
So then you will need to create the whole lab on Azure. OpenME?
How to do in both ways.
You would like to do it in both ways.
Yeah.
Your computer is good enough to handle the load, like more than this minimum requirement?
Yeah, it's good enough.
How much RAM you have got?
I think I have 16 or 32. Let's check it.
16 GB RAM.
Yeah.
And which processor you have?
i5.
i5. And hard disk? SSD
Five,
or normal?
SSD 500.
500. Okay, very good. So you can go on both the setup. Then we have Sravanti. What is your preference, Sravanti? Hello, Sravanti, you there?
Hello,
Yes.
sir. I will
Yes.
set up my lab in Azure, sir.
Sure. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Sunil,
I will use my own personal machine.
local, that means, right?
Yes.
Shok. Hmm? Shok, what is your preference? Azure. Okay. So let me send you the email to you guys.
Kashif, myself also Azure only.
Which one?
Yeah, Sankar. My name is Sankar. Just write it down.
Okay. Sankar. Your name is not
Azure.
showing up. Oh, your name is on the top, Sankar. Sorry. Say NKR Sankar. You would like to go on Azure, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So let me know when you see my screen, guys.
Yes.
I
Yes.
want you guys to send me your email address. Each one of you, send me your email address in the chat window here in the GoToMeeting. Okay. There are two steps. 1 minute. Okay. Now in this email, if you scroll down, there are two steps. Step number 1 for people who will do the Azure setup, like Damolila, then Opayemi, you have to follow both of them, Saravanti, and then Ashok and Asankar. So Sunil, let me put it you. Yeah. Sunil, you have to follow step number 2. Damolila, you have to follow step number 1. Opayemi, you have to follow step number 1 and 2 both. Step number 1, right? Ashok, you have to follow step number 1. Sankar, step number 1. Sunil, step number 2. So there are two steps here. Step number 1 for Azure. So you have to go to this link, create a new account, go to this link and create a new subscription, Azure free trial subscription, right? And it also needs phone number, email address, and credit card. Credit card is for verification. They will not charge anything. Okay. You need to put credit card details and then you should be able to get the account ready. So this is for the people who are going to set up the account on Azure. Then those who are going to set up the account on local system like Sunil and Upayemi, you have to follow step number 2. You need to download this Oracle VirtualBox, Windows Server 2019, Windows SQL Server 2016, SQL Studio, SCCM Setup, and then you have to follow this install Oracle VirtualBox. You need to create 3 virtual machines. Give the name as domain database SCCM BS. Domain will have 2 GB of RAM, 1 processor, and 350 GB hard disk. Database will have 3 GB, and SCCM BS will have 4 GB of RAM. So this is how you have to set up your lab locally. Okay. Now I am going to send this email to you guys. So Sankar, then Ashok, then Upayemi. Okay, I just sent the email to you guys. You will receive that email in your inbox. In case if you are not getting in inbox, then check in spam folder as well. Okay guys, did you guys receive my email? Anyone? Either in inbox or
Yes,
spam
sir.
folder? You have? Okay, so people who are going to set up Azure account, kindly do it tomorrow morning. No, not tomorrow. Today is Saturday, right? Okay, do it on Monday. Day after tomorrow, we will not have any session. I mean, tomorrow we don't have any session, right? Do it day after tomorrow before the session starts, like 6 a.m. in the morning, India time on Monday. You create your account like half an hour back. You create your Azure account. Don't do it today. Don't do it tomorrow. Do it day after tomorrow before the session. Is that clear? Hello?
Sure, Kashif.
Damolila, Opayemi, Saravanti, Ashok, and Sankar. You have to create your Azure account day after tomorrow before 30 minutes before we start the session. Okay?
Sure,
Copy
Kashif.
that.
Yeah. Sunil, you can start from today itself.
So can I install database on same server on MECM?
Yes, you can.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, so we don't have any class tomorrow. we will do on Monday India time, and that will be Sunday evening for you. Upayemi and Dami Lola, it will be Sunday for you evening. Got it? Those who
Okay.
are in US, those who are in United States, the next session will be on Sunday 9 p.m. Eastern time. Those who are in India, the next session will be on Monday 6:30 India time. Okay.
Okay. Okay, Kashif.
Okay, guys. So those who have not completed the article, kindly go through the article. Plus, I will send you the recording. You can go through the recording as well. Okay, guys. Kindly create your Azure account on Monday before we meet, like half an hour before we start the session. Don't do it today. Don't do it tomorrow. Because if you do it today, then it will count from today. The days, 30 days, it will count from today. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Any question before we wrap it up, guys?
Kashif, I hope instead of credit card, we can able to use the debit card as well. Correct? Kashif?
You can try.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. Yeah.
Sure, Kashif.
Okay. Any other question anyone has? Okay. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Thank you, Kashif.
Thank you. Bye, everyone. Thank you. Bye.